So you want to feed 9 billion people by 2050?
We do, but it's not just about feeding 9 billion people. This takes on a much bigger problem with deep roots.
And who are the people affected by this food insecurity?
It's the rich, the poor, the urban, the rural, you, me, everybody!
If we were to put all of these people and relationships into a diagram, it would look like a spider's web, where the farmers, consumers, goods, nature and resources appear and interact, creating the so-called food system.
This system is conceived most of the time as a mechanical process which operates in the background and we take for granted. When we go to the grocery shop, we can count on finding apples in the same section looking the same as we've always known them. The relationships that need to develop and the commitment that needs to be delivered by hired human beings in order to bring said apples to store shelves month after month are being overturned and overwritten because of the complexity and vast size of the global economic system. This is a problem because we lose track of where food comes from and how it gets to us. Food and the people who produce it lose their value.
But then, what would happen if we reduce the size of the system? Or in other words, the distance between food and the crop and food on the table. And how is this distance to be shortened? Aren't the countryside and my fridge miles and miles away?
Good question. We have been thinking about it, and we believe that in the future, people will be connected through the internet even if they live far away. If you think about it, in this moment, this is the way we are connected. And so, what if we use this tool to bring the farmer and the consumer closer together?
We want to create an online platform where these strangers can connect and change their experience around food. We imagine the platform allowing the user to do 3 things. First, supply, where the small producer can offer his products with the aggregate value of creating a narrative label that shows the place where his or her family lives, the way they raise their crops, and the way they prepare or transform their products. Second, eat, where the consumer himself can support the small farmer, making a conscious decision of what he eats every day, while helping to build a web of knowledge that joins different realities together. In the third place, the platform will allow the entire population to be informed and to be part of it by contributing with recipes, blogs, videos, tutorials, and everything they can think of. Additionally, if you're a consumer, a producer, or a friend of the platform, you can make donations to help those people who have economic limitations.
Not all the population has the same access to this service. That's why we've thought that our virtual platform can work both in individuals' private devices and also be available in public spaces where people hang out. We determine certain locations where people of a specific community can access the virtual platform. Possible locations include the headquarters of associations or cooperatives, cultural centers, universities, and schools. This would facilitate access to the various resources of the internet to people of widely different backgrounds, empowering the internet-enabled interactions of all the platform's users.
We believe that if there is a shift in the consciousness of the consumer, there is a possibility that they will be willing to donate a percentage of the equivalent of what he or she buys to feed people who are interested in the initiative but have more trouble accessing it.
We don't want to leave anything out. As with all important information, reliable and transparent information about food should be complete and accessible to everyone who needs it.
And when do we start?
Now.
Now!
Ahora!
Jetzt!
Adesso!
Now!
Now! Now! Now!
Ahora!
Now! 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 Now!
Now!
Now! Now!
Now! Now! Now!